hello, guys and gals and non-binary pals. Welcome to the Gemcraft stream. Sorry to make it an hour later than intended. I got called into work to finish up stuff that we couldn't do last night. So it caused a bit of problems for trying to do things now. This is a real shocker of how far I've gotten by myself with no help to how far we have gotten now with with the large portion of help. So we're almost 100 fields further than I've ever gotten. That's kind of shocking. Yeah, today we are... Well, we finished the P field last time, or at least as far as we can get with the difficulty that we have been playing at. And we've gotten as far as we can. W7 would not give me a wizard tower location to be able to get the next place. So all we've got left is the T field. Which I don't want to go through the T field because I've already been told that that's where the Forgotten makes their appearance known a lot more frequently. Just max out everything here. And then this goes to 3, I believe I had it set to. Yeah, 3,000 HP. Clearing difficulty. Yeah. That's the goal of today, is to fight through the T field where the Forgotten makes their appearance known a lot more frequently. And I don't like the appearance of the Forgotten because the Forgotten scares me sometimes. Not as much anymore. They spawn down here. Wow, okay. That can be destroyed, that can be destroyed, that can be destroyed. Bolts, 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 bolts. So they come from the right. And they come from the south. And they come from up there. Okay. First and foremost, what we do is we make our gems. I'm gonna gem bomb right there and this tower. Now is that enough of a bomb? Yeah, they can now go around. Okay. So we're gonna force them to go that way. And then these guys up here are going to be forced to go around as well. So all of these monsters are going to have to come through this side. Which means I do this, and then we'll have 2 slowing gems, and then I'll have the damage gem there. So mana gem, damage gem, upgrade this as high as it can go, upgrade that as high as it can go after that. And then for right now, I'll just do this. this. Targeting the structure. Yeah, if I had thought about it, I would have made a pure slow gem for my gem bombing stuff. Okay, now we bomb all of these. Okay. Now we make this. Combine these together. Duplicate it. Alright. And then we can do this for our structure tower. Okay. And then this will keep attacking the nest for as long as it feels like it. Okay. So yeah. Now we just sit back and upgrade every time that we can, send more gem bombs, and do nothing for the rest of the game. That's sometimes how it feels. There, then we do that there, and we do beam there, and then we gem bomb 2 into this one, into that, into here. I can't gem bomb twice, so we'll just gem bomb once. Cool. We'll slot this in now. Is there anything that needs to be gem bombed? No. Those all just need bolts. Upgrade this as much as I can. Resocket it. Upgrade this. It's fine. Upgrade the damage tower. Cool. Hello. Oh, that's an interesting thing to highlight on the corpse of a fellow wizard. No knowledge that that would be there. I'm gonna go back to 2 gem bombs. Welcome, Spliff. Cool. The stream, the party. I don't know where I was going with that. If I make this beam as big as possible, the bolt does not fit. Okay, I need to upgrade this further then. That's okay. 4 bombs now. Upgrade that. Yeah, as far as I can tell, I am no longer sick and or vocal cords are not working as well. I'm probably not back to 100% with being able to talk all that well, but I'm at least at like 80-90% okay to be able to stream. My hypothesis is that because I don't drink a lot of water normally, going into the summer and drinking water frequently caused me to be dehydrated because my body's not used to water being the thing that hydrates me. So as far as I can tell, I got very, very dehydrated by drinking the water, which caused me to have problems and feel sick and have my vocal cords strained to the point that I couldn't talk very well or as loudly as I feel I need to be able to stream productively. It's like, I'm still coughing every so often, but I think I am better. Let's see, level 14, can you use the bolts all the way? I think so. So yeah, I think I have recovered from whatever small amount of probable illness I might have had. But I'm fairly confident that it was just I got really dehydrated by trying to be hydrated. I should wait on gem bombing that just in case. So yeah, I think I'm fine now. I wouldn't be streaming if I felt like I wasn't fine. So there's that. But yeah, I think taking the week of not streaming did help. I'm glad you like my voice, I guess. It sounds a little weird to say to me. Like, just verbally saying that out loud sounds weird personally, but okay. I'm not a huge fan of my own voice, I guess. It's probably the other way to phrase that bit of information. It's only once. Dang. Okay. This gets gem bombed now. And then we begin letting beacons spawn. Okay. Yeah, I will admit that I'm not a fan of my own voice, even though I'm streaming. Even though the whole perk of streaming is to talk and therefore hear the sound of my own voice. I haven't thought that one through. I would like to get vocal lessons at some point just to like be better at speaking in other voices, I guess. It's like, I like making voices as I talk. I just don't like my own voice. Okay, I want to see, is this going to be able to hit? I can hit out there. Okay, it should be able to get the beacon. It's only able to get the beacon, it's not able to go farther. Okay. Yeah. I can tell that I'm still recovering from it because I'm still coughing every so often. I don't know if the microphone is picking that up or not, but I'm definitely feeling a lot better than I did. So, and my voice is definitely here and present compared to how it was. Big enough to destroy the beacon. And then don't destroy anything else. I'm trying to let the mana gem get all of the hits. I don't think I need to worry about my tower gem yet. The beacon giving shield shouldn't be too much of a shield. It'll be a problem in a little bit, but right now it's not. Let's go to 16 gems now for the gem bombing. Yay! Thanks YouTube for informing people I'm live. I know I did not get COVID again. You don't need to worry about that part. I've had COVID too many times, even after getting vaccinated to the point that I shouldn't be able to have that happen. Thanks, coworkers and family members. You missed practically all of... Well, there were quite a lot of Gemcraft streams before you joined, but there's only been like 2 or 3. No, I think there's only been maybe 1 or 2 streams of Gemcraft since the last time you were here. I don't think it's been that long since you last were at least in the chat. You might not. I don't know. But the streams are kept up as videos afterwards, so if you ever wanted to go back and watch them, you can. Heck, my very first live stream, like literally my first stream, which is still titled my first live stream, is a Gemcraft stream. It's all the way back when I had no idea what I was doing and had no help whatsoever, but it's still on the channel. Have 2 of mine in queue? Oh. Actually, that makes me want to go back and figure out how many streams do I have of Gemcraft. I've been contemplating making a video of like a compilation of all of the streams together. That's still a long ways off of being able to figure out how to put that together, but I kind of want to do it. It's just a big project that I have to figure out how much of it I can physically do. Versus damage, defense buildings. Maybe I should get rid of those. Okay, those are gone. Played some of the original Gemcraft. I don't know if the original Gemcraft is on Steam. I'd assume it is because this is chapter 2. Which I think it was last time I looked up the order of the games. They're on Flashpoint, not Steam. Oh, okay. I don't know what Flashpoint is, but I'm assuming it's a place for old Flash games. Which at least logically makes sense to my head. First 3 games are Flash only. Yeah, because they probably didn't get converted over. That makes sense, I guess. point can I make this tower gem actually fight the beacons? Hello, forgotten number 1 of this map. I'm assuming you'll make an appearance like 10 other times. Destroy the beacons. Thanks. Go back into hibernation. I'm pausing it so that it doesn't keep firing as I'm making it smaller. The first 3 games are Flash only. Well, this is one of the first 3 games, so it's on Steam. We looked it up last time. The order of creation of the games went 1, 2, 0, 3. This is not the 4th. This is the 3rd game, because there's a 0, there's a 1, and a 2, and then there's a 3. I looked it up last stream. This is the 2nd game released, but it is technically the 3rd in the series. Spend the thing. Forgot Labyrinth. Even by your own counting, this would be 5th then. No, Frostborn Wrath, Labyrinth. I don't remember what the first one's called. I looked it up last time. Let me go quickly look it up again. Let me just pull up my search history. But the order of creation is not the same. Weird. Okay, so yeah. Frostborn Wrath and Chasing Shadows are on Steam. Chapter 1, then 0, then Labyrinth, then Chasing Shadows. Why is Chasing Shadows listed as number 2 then? I'm glad that by me streaming Gemcraft, you found other people to also watch stream Gemcraft. That's kind of fun to me. I can see the projectiles going, so I'm going to delay that. Stream on Twitch, and YouTube only gets the stuff that needs to be saved. Interesting way to stream. I stream on YouTube because that is easier for me. I think it'd be fun to do challenge mode games with this. Pause this. There's the... I nearly missed it. I nearly missed it. Give me more XP this fight. I almost skipped it. I like having extra XP. I don't think it actually does much for me at this point in time, but it makes it fun. Probably make the gems go up to 32 now. I just realized the chat isn't appearing on screen. I don't have a way to easily fix that without probably making the stream crash. Oh wait, you can... No, it can't quite hit... You can hit over there. Yay! I can keep this active now. I can no longer keep it active. That was a very short-lived statement. Because it started attacking the monsters I don't want it to hit. That's alright. None of those beacons matter. None of those beacons matter either. We're already almost halfway. No, we are halfway? 68 would be halfway. Quick math. No more firing upon the enemies. We let the traps do that. Yeah. This is the relative time of the typical streamer here that can just be like, oh, I don't have to pay attention, I can just talk and do whatever. Because the rest of this is kind of the brain dead moment of just, I'm waiting for the rest of the rounds to go. It's kind of the only problem I have with this game is that once I get to this point of I'm not doing much, I'm really not doing much. Like, I'm allowing this to destroy the beacons that are problematic every so often. But otherwise, I'm not doing much. I'll probably go to 64 gems in just a moment. Something to do. kind of all I get to do now, is just sit here and wait. There's a lot of beacons on the map, but I can't feasibly let the structure tower free because it's not... Oh. I saw that just when I needed it. Just when I started talking about not being able to let that tower do anything. Upgrade that. Yeah, now I just kind of sit back and let everything happen. I only really have to act when the flying entities appear and when a beacon spawns in a really bad spot. But for the rest of the game, I kind of just can take a nap. I'm kidding about that, but it sometimes feels like it. And then at some point this gem will become a crit gem to be able to deal with the beacons that are getting spawned in. Okay, it works. Because of the shields being generated, they are actually getting through. All the beacons on the map gone? Okay. I feel like I spend more mana on gem bombing a beacon than I do if I just have the tower do its thing. Are seeming to get through the mana gem, so maybe I need the slow gem just now. I thought I accidentally changed the priority settings for that. Cooldown affects the bombs too. I did not know that. I know that I can just throw a cooldown, like level 1 gem onto the level 25 structure destroying gem, and that boosts his power too. Like if I need to, at least I can. attacking the enemies. Alrighty. None of the beacons that are spawned in now do anything. I'm not worried about destroying them yet. It does kind of look like the slow gem isn't capable of hitting the front line before they pass away. Might break. I would rather stay safe than sorry. Got that to upgrade twice. $26 is the highest I'll go. Yep, that covers the whole screen. Alright, now we limit it. 508 and 115. Still 508 and 115. Okay. It might not be able to hit the entities that are getting destroyed fast enough. And I still don't want to take the chance that I can. That's two beacons that wanted to resocket. Maybe I can afford keeping that at the highest range possible. Maybe I can do that. Destroy all the beacons. Actually, let's just check. No, it is getting some. It's getting quite a few hits actually. I got quite a lot more hits than I was expecting actually. looks like we're stopping things relatively well. The damage dealing gem did have to help out every so often. So that is slightly concerning. I don't want that to get any hits, but I think that it is fine. So long as it's not getting the final hit. I feel like the Forgotten is going to make another appearance in a few rounds. She appeared at like 42 or something. We're almost at 84. You can be her just doubling the number she was at. I'm expecting it now. And by expecting it, it means that I won't get jump scared by it when it does happen. I can see about upgrading these. Don't need to upgrade that one. I figured out the number last time for how many level 3 or 4 or something like that gems I needed to bomb to get the Reavers to 999. But I do not remember what number we settled on. It might have been something like 50 or 54. I don't remember, but that's the number that popped into my head right now when I was trying to think about it. So I'm going to assume that maybe it's right. It was 50 something amount of gem bombs for like level 3 or 4 to get the Reavers to max we've only had apparitions towards the beginning. So I'm assuming at some point we'll start getting the others. Shadows, specters, spires. I'd love for those to appear. It would be something to do. I feel like at this current moment in time, I am falling asleep, waiting for things to happen. That's how it feels, because I'm not doing anything. Also, it's kind of warm out. It's like 70s or 80s out. So it is relatively warm inside my apartment because outside is very warm. I think in Celsius it'd be something like 32 degrees, 33 degrees. Yay, there's the Forgotten. Is this one I haven't done yet? Okay, you already hit ones I've already gem bombed. Cool. I'm not that great with Celsius because I don't have to think in terms of Celsius all the time. I know body temperature when you have a fever tends to be 37 degrees Celsius, which would imply that 36 would be about 96 degrees ish. So I'm going down from there. So I hope that my logic is better than what I'm trying to think. Because I'm not doing math. Well, I guess I could. Because the math formula is just 9 over 5 going Fahrenheit to Celsius and 5 over 9 going Celsius to Fahrenheit. I can't do that math in my head though. That's what? 500 level 2 bombs make 999 giants. 125 level 7 bombs make 999 giants as well, with much less HP. Yeah. But we did the figuring it out for the Reavers with like a level 4 gem bomb, I think. I want to say that was last stream, but last time was 2 weeks ago, and so I don't remember the number we came up with for that. I think it was like 54. 33 level 4 gem bombs, please. I should actually pay attention here. That can't get upgraded. This one can. I should pay attention to the screen instead of trying to do the map. So level 4 gems at 33 hits swarm marines. At level 5 to get the readers. Is it 1,000? That is the true counterpoint. Less beacons for less gems. Yeah, if we're going for XP, I want more beacons. If we're going for more monsters, 4 more beacons. So the idea of what we were thinking with the gem bomb is the higher level gems, the more giants I can spawn when those giants give me beacons. That was the mentality the last time we were trying to figure out the number. I can't upgrade that. My mana's just gonna sit in the mana pool. So when we want XP, we throw higher level gem bombs into the giants to make them have less health, but make them have more beacons spawn. So we have less initial beacons, but we have more throughout the way. That's the goal of what we're thinking of doing. If I'm remembering correctly. I believe that's the goal. If I could just have the giants show up and have a gem bomb placed on them. Or if if I can have the giants show up that give beacons in particular. We're starting to make it past the manager. I feel like we're barely holding on right now. Just a little bit more. A few more seconds. Alright. Upgrade that. I'm not gonna upgrade that as well. And we continue going. Even at level 34, it's not really doing much. Maybe I should have adjusted the colors. Or I should not have upgraded my damage dealing gem as high as I did. I should have left it a few levels lower so that I can make the mana gem even higher level. Both of you guys have sound logic for what we're trying to do. Both of you. We're not getting any giant waves that give me beacons, which kind of sucks. I mean, on the plus side, we're not getting any giant waves that re-socket my beacon, or my gems either. So, I can't complain about that either. Pretty soon we'll upgrade our main mana gem. Did I just click on the wrong one? Yep, it looks like it. Oh, my brain spaced out. I forgot to force the resocketing of the gems. No. Oh. I zoned out too much. I've known that I was slightly tired, but that proved to me just how tired I am. Oh, that could have been so much worse than it was. Yeah. Can tell I'm a lot more tired than I normally am, for the fact that I had to get up to work. Like, at the time that I normally wake up, but I don't get out of bed. I go right back to sleep. I guess wave 116 doesn't want to get gem bombed. I spaced out too much. Maybe I should turn on the AC for once. Make it so I'm not kind of sleepy. I don't need the security. There's only 20 that sentence structure really hard. There's only 20 waves left. I don't need to put the security out because there's only 20 waves left. Gosh, that was such a difficult sentence for how simple I was trying to say a sentence. Felt like I might have been having a stroke or something there, trying to speak. That was so hard to say that sentence. Having that amount of monsters slip through my defenses did in fact wake me up again. I'm really surprised that there hasn't been specters or shadows or spire this round. Like, genuinely surprised that it's only been apparitions. much easier round than I was expecting. Not noticing anything that makes this difficult or could up the difficulty of this one. That's the first gem resocketing thing I've seen. There's a spire. I don't care that the slow gem is not going to destroy it as quickly. He's going to destroy it with plenty of time left. Then go after the spire again. Spire is barely moving. Giants, please. More gem socketing beacons. Target the shadow. Okay, actually, now I need to change to. We'll do it this way. You're not really going to hit anything. Target structures. Place that there. Alright, click on the shadow. Every so often. It's hitting enough that there's a difference. Okay, the beacons that force resocketing are somewhere on the map now. don't think that's doing anything. So least hit points, it's targeting these guys here. I think I'm gonna leave that on the structure and find the ones that look different. That's a reaver. I just have to find the giant that looks different. And then I can force it to be targeted. I'm assuming that it's one of these that has resocketing. I don't know where in the swarm of giants the resocketing ones would be. I found one. It was down here somewhere. Because it just went and resocketed out of all of them. Normally those three giants are like a different pattern than the giants that are coming out, and so I can find them pretty easily to force them to slow down and force staggering between the three. I very much cannot tell which giant is which. Beacon giants. We've gotten our only two resocketing giant waves. Not noticed the second resocketing giant coming through though. Sooner than now. This is only the second time I've seen the Forgotten appear. Can I upgrade this? I can. How about that one? Nope. see the gems that I'm supposed to resocket. So, setting them to the lowest hit points is just trying to target the monsters that are currently getting attacked. Setting this the least hit points. This is set to least health. And it's not targeting those giants that you're telling me it's supposed to. I mean, I can try and find them. They're probably already on the field by now. It's okay. I'm not worried about the resocketers. They're not really. Alright. I don't need to worry, this guy's clearing up things. They're not even letting it get to the mana gem now. That that was really cool to see. It just slowly destroys all the other ones. There's things to read. We've progressed the storyline. 368 Shadow Cores. I found the gem bearer dead, but the gem of eternity, the gem carried by this fellow wizard, is still here. Every time the Forgotten gets free, a new gem of eternity has to be crafted in the labyrinth. As this gem is the only thing we know that can stop her temporarily, crafting a new gem makes any previously crafted ones useless replicas. By now there are 6 replicas in existence in addition to the new true gem. I wonder where those replicas can be. Every time the Forgotten gets unleashed, they get lost and never found. Is the Forgotten collecting them for some reason, or some wizards gather and study them? I'll have to carry on and get to the Spirit Forge before the Forgotten. The Gem of Eternity will be very helpful. I think I can use its powers to cast strike spells, although something feels strange about this gem. And then level 47, Inner Fragment, level 42, Edge Fragment. So the gem bearer is dead, but at least the gem is safe with me. Am I on my own now? Wake of Eternity skill is now available. T2 and V22. So Wake of Eternity spell range increases the more you increase this. Okay. And this can go up to 45 as well. I clicked too many times. So almost half the spell's recharge time and plus 30% of the range is the most that this can go. Interesting. I don't know if I'll actually use the Wake of Eternity skill at all. It's at +1 anyways, so thanks to the talismans. None of these talismans are better than what I already have. Orblet, rollback, damage to swarmlings, starting waves early. I haven't been doing that much anymore. Wake of Eternity, health loss, initial mana, tower barrage damage, swarmlings, wizard level to XP. This XP gained, that has XP gained, so I wouldn't want to swap that. Wizard level, and Orblet rollback. This is a level 47, this is level 42. I would assume that this would be worse than this one. And I'd rather keep damage to giants anyways. T2 starts with 142 waves, and then we add a bunch of waves from doing all of this. Getting to the stage where all new talisman pieces should give skill levels. Yeah, that's kind of the hope. Part of me wants to make this have 1000% more HP. I'm afraid to do that though, because I feel like that would be a bad idea. But there's a part of me that wants to do it. Ooh, this is a pretty field. Unleashes hidden powers of the Gem of Eternity. 5 tiles effective area radius. 25% of target hit points taken. 30% permanent loss of healing rate. 40% armor shred. Removes all shield of all hit targets. Banishes every 5. Huh. Gem of Eternity skill is only really necessary when you play the endurance mode, in your opinion. Just don't care about skilling it right now. Yeah. I can't build a tower here. Oh. We'll build the tower here and feel like I've wasted that wall. That's okay. We got level 2 gem there for the bombs. Upgrade this all the way. Then upgrade this with structure. Then we gem bomb. With just one bomb right now. Okay. So we started with 142 rounds. I guess that did count me having those already put in. I never realized that. Oh, it's got a red circle instead of... Oh, that's cool. That did not seem to do anything. I just realized I can upgrade this. Go to 2 gem bombs. This Gem of Eternity skill is interesting to me. Because it doesn't currently sound like it does a lot. But it also sounds like it's supposed to be super powerful. Also, amplifiers is something that gets interesting much later. Right now the most implicating skills are True Colors, Bloodbound, Mana, Traps, Crit Gem, Resin. I don't know what the last skill you said is. I either don't have it or I don't read. It's probably the I don't read. I don't recall which one that is. I can't think of what RESON would be a shortened form of as the name of one of the I want to be surprised if I know it, but I just it's just not popping into my head. Let's go from 2 gems all the way up to 8. Shards can appear, but if it's close enough that I can leave the structure gem in right now, I probably will. A mana shard appeared on the field, but where? I don't see it anywhere on the field. That's weird. It didn't give me a mana shard, even though it said it would. level 14 gem that I could have used. That kind of sucks. It took my higher level gem. Granted, now that I think about it, I haven't seen any beacons spawn. Yeah, that wave should have spawned beacons, and it didn't. There's nothing just like in the fog of war. No, that would definitely be targeting some structure that's out there. Does that mean that it's pointless to do this? Let's go with the level 9 gem. Try it now. That's 720 at a level 10 gem. I'm gonna upgrade that before I forget. Huh. So there are no structures on this map. But if there are no structures on this map, does that mean that there are going to be no flying entities? I don't know if those two things would correlate together. I'm gonna leave this ready just in case. $480 reapers. Oh. That's why this map looks cool. It's an underground map. So because this is an underground map, do I need to worry about the flying ones either? That would make less sense. Flying ones existed, but the beacons did not. I guess it would make sense for the shadow to appear though, because the shadow is more underground. Goes up to 75. So 13 level 12 gems. I don't have enough to... There's probably an achievement of some kind for being frozen monsters and stuff. Stretching. Stretching is nice. I don't know if I need to put the slow gem in yet. It's not causing any death, so therefore I'm gonna leave it in. It does feel kind of bad to know that I wasted that gem earlier. I'm trying to make a mana shard appear when a mana shard cannot appear. But I guess that does make sense. For underground, the mana shard appears above ground. kind of sit back and relax and wait for things to happen. I could send waves early, I guess. Well, I finished more water. 20 fluid ounces of water. Yay. I'm hydrated. Considering last week I got completely wiped out after being hydrated, quote unquote. And I lost my voice and wasn't capable of streaming because of that. I don't know how to feel about being hydrated right now. I can tell my game is slowly slowly forcing this game through. The computer is struggling. The monsters are barely moving. The chain counter up top is jumping by numbers rather than like one at a time or anything, so it's working. It's 63% slower. Where's the number I'm looking for? 12,500 hits. 7,700 hits. Level 28. Can't upgrade that one because I just upgraded the other one. Okay. How do you think I would fare if I just chose to send all of the waves at once? Like, my computer would very much struggle, obviously. But, do you think I'd survive? Because that's kind of what I want to do right now. If I don't have to worry about any flying ones, and I just know that the Forgotten's gonna appear every so often, I feel like it'd be kind of fun. Once I get this burst of mana, I'll probably do that. Unless you guys convince me that it's a terrible idea. I mean, I know obviously I won't collect as much mana while it's sending everything. And I'd have to be quick to be able to gem bomb all of the waves. But I think it'd be kind of fun. we definitely survive? Alright. Control click to start all remaining waves and sparks. I'm gonna pause. Oh, I'm gonna go down to only one speed. Okay, now that we've sent that, we pause. I enrage all of the waves. As I can, I will upgrade this. Now we'll upgrade this. I'm going at one normal speed. Okay, now we gem bomb again. And then we gem bomb again. And then we let all those waves send as well. This is awesome. We pause it and then we gem bomb again. Let it go again. This is so chaotic, I love it. I'm sending all of the waves very slowly though, like by pausing it and throwing a bunch of gem bombs in. Simply because I don't want to overwhelm myself by accidentally sending 7 times or whatever the number of gems that I'm trying to send. Oh, I have to click the B button to say I want a gem bomb before I can start clicking on the waves. Yeah, that would help. Also want to make sure I don't accidentally gem bomb a wave that blinks all of my... Well, once I send all of the waves, I can put my mana gem out as a tower. Because there's nothing else to gem bomb after that, so... We're doing this because it's fun, not because I think that it's a good idea. I need 45 million for that, okay. I mean, if I wanted to play this smartly, I would have also put all of the stuff in the back. I would have made the secondary line of defense. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make this go to the 3x speed option. There are 5,000 monsters on screen and 21,000 waiting in the back. The computer is just trying to make this work. If the stream crashes and I can't get the game back, my computer probably crashed. Is playing this on 1x speed faster than playing it on 3x speed? With this amount of monsters on the field? Possibly. Logically, no. Well, FPS stands for frames per second, so I would assume that the game is played in frames per second. Yeah, I'm not saying it will crash my computer, I'm saying if it does. If it does. We'll know not to do this again. But if it does crash, I will definitely be saying something in the chat about it, because I think that'd be hilarious. I do think that at this point in time, the monster's HP might be getting to be too high for the towers I currently have. So I'm worried about how that'll work, because I can't really upgrade these towers too much further at this moment. $18.92 hit. Maybe I should not have tried to get these achievements. The amount of lag from it trying to show numbers and words and give me the achievements. This is just amazing to me. This is awesome. I am thoroughly enjoying this right now. I genuinely think I'm only moving at like 1, maybe 2 frames per second. Because I'm just seeing the numbers change and I'm not really seeing anything move on the screen. But the stream is still live. So therefore, we're gonna keep going. This is awesome with how slow it's going. I love this game a lot. For being like such an older game. It's amazing. I read that it's over 9,000 without any context, and then finally looked at this number up here. Yeah. This is great. There are still monsters in the back line over here that got cursed from the one spell I did, and they weren't even in range. But because of the Wake of Eternity thing, it banished them back. So there's still so many scattered backwards. Ooh, 46 billion. I think I needed 45 billion. Yeah, I can upgrade this. Now I'll destroy things faster. At 9,000 monsters, your computer is definitely collapsing as well. We're gonna have to... I'm glad I can destroy not only my computer, but other people's computers too. I'll be honest, I've had to start using the trackpad on my laptop to click on these things, because it's not letting me click with my mouse to gem bomb right now. I'm ignoring the extra XP thing because I don't want to make the numbers have to go bigger. There are 32,000 monsters not even on the not even on the field. This is amazing. Once I get the last 40 waves out, I'm gonna put this gem out as a tower. We're doing this because it's fun. For the strength of my computer. The first frames of the gem in the tower is an even more massive lag spike. I can immediately socket it in, so it should be okay. Should be. They are starting to get past the first gems. I don't like how far this monster is getting. Is there a resocketing something there? Why was this resocketing? I hit 1,000 monsters with that free spell. I can't upgrade that. Oh. Oh, this game is great. It's destroying my computer, but it's great. Come on, accept the fact that I've clicked that I want the gem bomb to work. Thank you. This is awesome. I love it. I don't think I'll do it again. I don't think I want to risk my computer that much anymore. I do think that this is really fun and awesome, but I should probably not do it again. Maybe I should just stop gem bombing the things. Why is there a beacon wave if beacons can't spawn? This is amazing to me. I love it. There are almost 15,000 monsters on the field. There are 15,000 monsters on the field. I love this. I clicked the spacebar a little bit ago and I don't think it registered. Okay, there it went. The game is definitely slowed down enough that I can put all of this. Oh, I guess I have mana. Let's upgrade the death gem first. I feel like I might need it more than the mana gem. This is amazing. This is awesome. I love this, and I don't know what other words to use to describe it. Oh wow, I just looked at the time. It's been 2 hours of level 1 and level 2. As soon as the next wave sends, I pause the game. And then we gem bomb. This is awesome to me. This is awesome. I can't upgrade that. I can't upgrade this one. Now I can. Upgrade the mana gem, because I'm gonna need that more. I'm going to make the crit poolbound bloodbound gem. This is gonna cause a lot more lag, but it will clear up the lag faster. Instead of nearest orb, target the things with the least health first. So this will cause lag, but it will clear up lag. Quickly. This is great. Well, the more hits it gets with the Bloodbound and the bigger my mana pool gets, the more damage it'll do, so it should still clear things out pretty quickly. And if I did give it the red gem, I feel like I would lag quite a bit more, because then it's trying to register which direction the chain is going and how many monsters it destroys at the same moment. Whereas by just having it like this, it's still lagging, but it's at least clearing things out relatively simply. "119 hits, 119 deaths." Yeah. It really sucks that there's a lot of giants on the field, and or that will be on the field, that would normally produce beacons, but because of the map, they're not. Without red, rain would be already dead, isn't it? I think you two are looking at different things. Layla's talking about if I put red in this gem. It's my understanding. If I put red in the tower gem, it would destroy things faster. But if I put red in it, then my game would lag even more. And then without the red, what you're saying, Spliff, is without red, I would already be dead. That would be the trap gems right now. So Spliff, you're talking about the traps, and Layla's talking about the tower. That's my understanding of what your two comments are saying. Cliff, what Layla's saying is that I should put red in the tower to be able to have the tower do chain hit as well. What you're saying is the traps have chain hit, which they do. So you two are talking about two separate entities. You're in agreement of what I should do. That's my understanding of your two comments, I guess. I do like the fact that even though there are damaged entities right in front of my tower, the least health entities are still outside of the tower range. Like, out here, rather than it's only trying to target in this quadrant. It's attacking outside. As soon as that gets sent, pause the game. There are only 12 more waves for the game to send. I'm kind of glad that it's not possible to get 70,000 monsters on the screen. I feel like that would obliterate my computer. Mana gem, you get upgraded. Can I upgrade this one? No, okay. Use beacon disabled levels like this one for talisman farming. That sounds interesting. I don't know how I would go about doing that, but that sounds like it would work. It makes sense, at least. I don't know how to force talismans to spawn, though. Beacons give XP, but for farming they give no benefit. Yeah. Pretty soon, no new monsters will be able to appear on the screen. Only what's in the waiting rooms. This last wave to get sent. 134 needs to go, and then I can pause it and gem bomb everything again. Pause it. Gem bombs. I like that it waits until I pause it to tell me how many shadow cores I've gotten. It's just like a, oh, that one died. Here's 3 shadow cores. Come on, unpause the game. Thank you. I'm just glad that A, the Forgotten hasn't appeared because I feel like that would mess things up. B, there's no flying ones, so I don't have to worry about targeting those things. And or 10 of them spawning in all at once. Yes. How about you? No. Okay. I'll just put another beam on. That's fine. I don't know if that knocking, hammering thing is getting picked up on the mic. Thank you, random neighbor doing whatever at this point in time. The last wave is appearing on the bar right now. 140, 141, and 142 are the final 3 waves. So the combined number of what is on screen and in the waiting room is 60,000 monsters. There are 5 more waves. So 65,000 monsters plus what's already come through and been defeated. The final wave is going to be sent pretty shortly. Now we wait. I no longer have to gem bomb anything. So we just let what we have on the field do its work. And I guess I can use the strike spells. Actually, let's aim for achievements here. We're gonna let go of my mouse so that I don't move my cursor. We're gonna curse them. We're gonna freeze them. And we're gonna Wake of Eternity. I didn't get any achievements out of that. We're gonna Wake of Eternity again. I was hoping there would be achievements involved. That kind of sucks. I mean, I know there's other achievements that this could do. Honestly, Barrage is probably the best thing to put in with how many monsters are in the field. I hear the sound effects of them being fired. I do not see what's going on. Proof that sound travels faster than light. Yeah. There's not science demonstrations that can prove things like that a whole lot more and a whole lot better. Alright, now we sit back and wait. Now I see the end. Wow, it was something with my mistake. Now we wait. You know, I would think that all the damaged monsters being on the left, all the barrage hits would go over there because it's still targeting those with the least health. But it kind of looks like very few of them are headed that direction. I am not even gonna attempt to make the game go at 3 times speed or 9 times speed. We're keeping it at 1 right now. Because I don't want to know what would happen if I did. Like, it's already going at like probably 2 frames per second. Because there's definitely movement. But it's not a lot. I got a shadow core, okay. The numbers can only decrease from here on out. Like the total combined number can only decrease. This was a fun level to see how many waves I could send at the same time. Aren't games measured in FPS, not SPF? SPF is Sun Protection Force. FPS is frames per second. That's the joke. I don't know if that translates well to other languages. Around 2.5 seconds per frame. It's very laggy, it goes reverse. Okay. This is awesome. And I'm not really doing anything anymore. I don't have to click. I got an achievement of some kind. Destroy frozen monsters with barrage. Oh, okay, you were right about that. Snow blower is the achievement. Destroy 30 cursed monsters with barrage. It's a bad day. The achievement names. This is doing 807 times the damage. $897 million to 5.3 billion. This one's doing less damage, but it's hitting more entities at once. That's kind of interesting. I mean, it makes sense because chain hit will hit more enemies. Bloodbound and poolbound in the same thing will make the damage and everything else increase, so. All the logic follows. I could gem bomb actually. I guess let's do. No shit. No, B and then shift. Yeah, let's just drop 13 gem bombs here in the middle. If through the lag I click the buttons in the correct order. I heard the impact sound. I don't know what's happening. This is so laggy, but so much fun at the same time. I feel like this is taking longer than if I had played it normally without trying to spam all the waves. Like, I feel like we would probably be done by now if I didn't spam send the waves. Spam send is useful when the tower is ready to keep their number under control. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's do this then. Yeah, 26 should do. There. Now my tower can hit multiple enemies. I also gave it barrage, so that can also hit multiple enemies. Now the tower can hit multiple entities in different ways. Hopefully clear down the numbers a bit faster. We're on an attempt to cull the numbers a bit quicker. The barrage hasn't even hit the target yet, but the attacks from the chain hit part, the now red hits, are collecting. Yeah, I probably should have added the chain hit a little bit sooner. But now the number's going down faster than the number that's adding. The off-field monsters are now finally adding to the on-field monsters at a fast enough rate that the number is no longer increasing consistently. It's jumping up and then dropping and then jumping up and then dropping. So this tower is doing enough. You know, one of these days, I hope that I can have a computer that can do all of this at the same speed and rate that it does when we aren't trying to break the game. Like where I could get 60 frames per second consistently while playing this game. That's something I would love to have in the future. Will that be anytime soon? Probably not. But I can dream. I have no idea what graphics card or computer components would be able to handle this game at 60 frames per second with 50,000 entities trying to be on the screen. Even with those entities grouping together as like groups of 5 and 10, whatever else it does to try to reduce the lag. I like how there's a giant hole over here now from where the bombarding went. This is interesting how it's going. I can still hear the gem wasps sticking around every so often. They're not frequent sounds, but every so often I can hear one still being there. Yeah, 25% are gone. These towers, or this tower is trying so hard to keep up. And then the traps are just sitting there doing their thing. Curse all of the entities. I do like that because I added the crit gem to this, all of the orange bolts have turned to red. instance of barrage on that. Your murder trap decides your destiny. If you're too weak, you die. Game over. Manage your 99 monsters. Buy a new computer, friend. Greetings from a country that was not able. I don't follow the end of that, but I feel like at this point in time, I'm going to end the stream when this level ends, even though it's only been 2 levels, because it's been 3 hours. And I think the past 20 minutes has just been this level trying to let my computer run the game. So I'm gonna just... After this, I'm gonna call it quits just to let my computer rest. Oh, there's a gap in the enemies. The bombardment stuff worked. There's a gap right here now. The barrage and chain hit stuff actually worked out over here. Closer to 1 FPS now. I just got a bunch of XP from something. Surviving however many waves this long or something like that. I don't know. So interesting to just watch. They told me it's about 8 hours in an endurance mode. It's hard to take it. Yeah. I mean, in an endurance mode, I would not be sending these waves all at once. Getting closer to only 10,000 monsters on the field. This is really interesting how this works. I haven't gotten any mana in quite a while, but I think it's only because the game's trying so hard just to compute the entities being on the screen. Like, actually thinking about it, these monsters are dying super duper quick because I'm not getting mana at the same rate of once every 70 seconds get a mana pool dump. But it's definitely picking up the pace. Definitely starting to have more FPS. Starting to get to the point where I can hear the individual death sounds as they happen. Still gem wasps over here? Is that what these small things are? Yeah, with 5,000 monsters, it's starting to look like the game. Yeah, I'm starting to be able to actually do things now. I'm not getting a lot of mana anymore because we're not letting them hit the mana gem. But we are definitely having this go faster. I can try going to the extra speed. Let's try and go to increase the speed. Because now that we're under 2,000 monsters on the screen, I think I can handle it again. Yeah. Triple time it. 99,483 deaths in a row. was awesome! We only got 45 shadow cores, but who cares? 140 XP with Wake of Eternity. 400 targets with Wake of Eternity. Gain 1800 XP with Wake of Eternity. 20 frozen monsters with Barrage. 30 monsters with cursed monsters with Barrage. 56 and T4. Ah, we skipped T3 again. Look at all the blood on the map. We're at a perfect 2000 wizard level. I don't dare progress the game at this point. This inner fragment, XP gained, is it? It has wizard level, that has wizard level. I think I would like to keep that. I lose the wizard level, goes to XP and mana. I like this one more than this because of the 6% XP gained. But I think I need a little bit more. The wizard level makes me want to not have this in. So right now I have 220% of the wizard level goes into initial XP and mana. So that would be a relatively big hit to that. I have +1 to crafting skill levels, 2 to component skill levels, 1 to enhancement spell skill levels, and 1 to strike spell skill levels. That's nice to actually see all that. So yeah, there's +2 on all of these. That makes sense. Yes, it took way too long to get through this level. But I genuinely think that it is only because I tried to send everything at once that it took that long. I think it would have taken less time and been more efficient if I just let the game go. But as it stands, it's been 3 hours and 15 minutes of 2 levels, in which T2 definitely took longer than T1. The game might crash momentarily, or the stream. I'm gonna switch this. Doesn't look like it. Alright. We're gonna call it there, but that was fun. I don't think I will try and send all of the waves at once again like that. Just so that we can actually progress through more than 2 levels in a 3-hour time frame. But that definitely worked a lot better. Although, I guess, I could send all of the waves at once again, so long as I have a tower that is built to do that and to deal with that. Like how we built the tower to do that. I feel like we could probably spam all of the waves so long as I have a tower like that. But I don't know if I should be willing to do that again. But that was a ton of fun. Thank you guys for joining me. We'll be playing Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2. No, Star Wars The Force Unleashed 1. And then there will be a part 2 the next day, starting on Friday at 1 o'clock p.m. CST. We'll start that, and then I doubt that I will finish that in 2 streams. I don't know what TOF is an abbreviation for. Why am I blanking on that? I feel like I should know that. Anyways, I'll see you guys Friday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I'll be streaming. So Friday and Saturday will be Star Wars The Force Unleashed. And then Sunday will be Age of Empires 2. We'll finish up the Bari campaign. But I will post those waiting rooms right after this. But thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know TOF. I don't use text acronyms. I'm sorry. I write sentences. I don't write text lingo. Anyways, have a good day, have a good night, and a good evening, and a good morning if you're in that direction of the world. And peace out.